Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is another Vlogmas day, and today I'm going to be making some DIY Christmas gifts and wrapping some Christmas gifts. So this year I wanted to do some more like handmade, more thoughtful gifts. Also, I'm on a budget, so that also helped, but my gifts this year are going to try and be more just handmade, put in a little bit more effort, and use thrifted or DIY things. So my three ideas are a cocktail infusion kit, which is going to be spiced orange bourbon, and it's just going to have some different things that you can infuse whiskey with or bourbon. I give those to like my siblings who are of drinking age, obviously. Also, the same people, I'm going to give them a chocolate chip cookie baking set, just in case like they don't want to use the cocktail infusion kit. I don't want to just give them that. So I feel like everybody likes chocolate chip cookies. So I'm going to give them an individual set of ingredients that you can just mix everything together with wet ingredients and have a batch of chocolate chip cookies. And then lastly, I'm going to be making homemade vanilla coffee syrup for my two sisters and put them in these cute little glass bottles and give them a thrifted mug along with it. Right now I'm going to work on the cocktail infusion kits. I can also make the vanilla coffee syrup because I'll also need the stove for that.
So I'll link the recipes of what I was making down below, but for the cocktail infusion kit, I started by chopping up 4 oranges. I tried to do 1/8 of an inch slices, but that didn't work out so well, but it's important that they be thin so that they can dry evenly. And then I stuck them in the oven at 170 degrees Fahrenheit. It took, full transparency, like 6 hours for them to dry out, and I had to leave them overnight in the oven too, so I would recommend setting aside a lot of time to do this. And then once the oranges were dried out, I got all the spices I needed and just added them to the mason jars. And then for the vanilla syrup, what I did was whisk together water and sugar over medium-high heat, and then simmered that until the sugar was dissolved. I also sliced a vanilla bean pod open and put that inside the saucepan while it dissolved, and then took it out and scraped out the vanilla seeds and added it back to the syrup, and then mixed them in. And then I just added them to these mason jars. And then lastly, for the chocolate chip cookie mix, all you have to do is take all the ingredients you need and then layer them inside the mason jars, and I'll link the recipe that I used down below so you can get the right proportions for a 1 pint jar. The last thing I did was I just made these labels that put the recipe and the point of the gift on them so people would know what to do with them when they received them, and tied it up with some candy cane striped twine. And I really like how they turned out.
Okay, the gifts are all finished. I'm so excited right now, but I'm going to show you everything since it's in its final product. So first, for 2 of my sisters, I'm giving them vanilla coffee syrup to add to their iced lattes, and I'm gifting them a little mug along with it. And then next, so I'm gifting these chocolate chip cookie jars with a pot holder or a cookie cutter that says Merry Christmas on both sides, actually. Didn't realize that. And then lastly, I made these cocktail infusion kits with dried orange and spices to add whiskey to, and then it infuses it into like a fun holiday drink. So hopefully it's good. I've not tried it. But thank you so much for following along with this day of Vlogmas, and I'll see you in another video.